Oh my God.
I'm back, baby!
Back, baby. Hey, guys. What's up? Welcome to Dude That's Fucked Up. I'm Erin.
I'm DJ. JK. Oh, I love him so much. I hope he knows how grateful I am and what a good job he did. And I hope you told him thank you.
He did a good job. Yeah. I mean, you guys, listen. It's Nicole. She's back.
I'm back, yeah. And this is Dude That's Fucked Up. And
yeah.
And also, I missed you guys. And I talked to Erin a little bit here and there, but we didn't get to do this, so.
We mostly texted a bunch. And, you know, I just, I missed you a lot. Like, I miss like, having, like, this interaction every week.
I know.
It was actually really, like, sad. It was
I
like
know.
a bummer.
I know. And it also makes me, we kind of talked about this a while ago, but I really want to take a trip with you and have, like, girl time.
Yes.
I know. And just, like, lay around and fart and laugh and.
Yes.
Maybe not
Love
fart.
it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but.
Maybe some toots will slip out. You never know.
It depends on how much champagne we drink.
Oh, yeah. I mean, big bubbles, big troubles. Am I right?
Is that a real saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you, like, the cheaper the, like, sparkling wine,
right,
the bigger the bubble, the more air is in the, what you're drinking. So that's why you don't want to pop the bottle. Like, you want to slowly release when you open a bottle of sparkling wine. Oh. I can do it. It's not easy to do, but that's what you want to do. I mean, if you're opening a cheap bottle, then who gives a fuck? Because it's, like, gross anyways.
We're all going to have diarrhea and ulcers anyway.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah. But if it's, like, a nicer bottle, you want to, the less, air that gets in there from popping it, the better.
Big bubbles, fart troubles.
That's right. I don't know. That sounded like really some bullshit asshole thing to say.
I love it.
Take it or leave it, I guess, huh?
You know what? It's the holidays, and people are going to be at holiday parties. Use this piece of advice to sound better than everyone.
Yeah. Okay, enough about me. Who gives a shit?
It's so fun. Well,
how are you? I've missed you terribly.
I know. I missed you. I was so excited. I was just going to come in my robe. I'm just using this period still as an excuse to do whatever I want.
And as you should.
And that's been nice. But also, I'm, like, in a period now where I need to start pushing myself to, like, become a normal human. Uh-huh. So I, like, was going to wear my robe, and then I was like, no, I'll put on a shirt.
It's a Rugrats shirt, you guys. It is a Nickelodeon Rugrats t-shirt. It's delightful. I love it. It's giving me some real nostalgia vibes.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It's cute.
I've watched so much trash TV. I taught myself to knit. Wow. I've been crafting up a storm, you know.
I know. You've been, like, sending me pics of your, like, latest projects. It's great.
It's great. I'm making something for this podcast. And it's going to be a surprise for our patrons. Yeah. So if you're not a patron, check it out, because maybe you would get a special holiday treat from us.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just been a whirlwind.
It's been great. I'm not great. I would say in terms of, like, your recovery, it sounds like you've used the time very, very well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To take care of yourself and to learn some new tricks.
Yeah. One of which is I can eat without chewing now. Not everything, but
Wait a minute. What? Are you like dissolving things in your mouth? Like,
no, it's more just you, like, hold it in there until it gets, like, gooey enough, and then you just swallow it. Listen, you know those Pillsbury cinnamon rolls?
Yeah.
Well, I like the orange ones.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I made a tube of those yesterday. I ate 3 for breakfast without chewing a single bite. Yeah, but oh my God. I was like, I'm still hungry. And then I found out it's because I'm just swallowing it, and then it's, like, re-expanding in my gut, and then I was so full. I ate three 3 orange rolls without chewing a goddamn bite. And I was like, this should get an award. I texted my mom. I was like, you're going to be so proud.
You're like evolving to a new like level of life for humans.
I'm like, wait, I'm like a snake. I just like put it in. I'm all, I'm just like, gulp, 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 gulp. And then it's just gone.
Oh my god. You've skipped the mastication straight to swallowing whole. Wow. Man, I'm crying.
I mean, it's still little bites and I use a fork, but maybe that's the next step.
I don't even know.
What?
Wow.
What?
I don't know. I was going to say how like I'm trying to think of like foods that are not going to like dissolve as easily that you're going to experiment with next.
Like steak?
Yeah, I was going to say steak, romaine lettuce.
Oh.
Just kidding. That's a joke, guys, because nobody could eat romaine lettuce right now because we're all
E. coli.
Dude, I was reading this tweet from this doctor
Mm-hmm.
who was talking about like some of the symptoms of extreme E. coli. You basically like shit and piss, like your like liver fails and you like shit and piss blood and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like that's the most extreme like level of E. coli. Sounds terrible.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like your body loses the ability to like create some, I don't know, the enzyme that helps you not liquefy your bowels.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah.
Like it like
so gnarly.
upsets the balance inside your like intestines and then it like starts eating away at
Dude, it's like it's crazy. I don't know.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, so like that's the thing. People like brush this stuff off like, "Oh, E. coli," but
It's serious.
It's very serious.
Also, who wants diarrhea? If anyone's been following me on Instagram, I think we know I've been having a hard time with regulating my intake of prune juice. It is very difficult because, like, I'm not eating.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, are you drinking like too many glasses of prune juice a day?
No, well, I'm just drinking it occasionally when I need to help move things along.
Oh, yeah.
Because my diet isn't great right now, and you know, and it's like at first it was because I was on pain meds and that constipates you, so you have to like take fiber but you can't eat anything, and so they recommend prune juice. So I was taking that, and it's very helpful, but I accidentally have taken too much a couple of times. I've OD'd on PJ, and
PJ.
it is.
You got that prizzle jizzle.
Prizzle jizzle.
Prune drink.
Yeah, for that prune drink.
Prune drink.
Oh my god, it is rough. But also, it's like not like normal diarrhea where like you have, this is so graphic, where you have it for a while. It's like, oh, you're like, oh, I think I'm gonna have a BM, and then you go have it, and then you're like, that was nice, and then 5 minutes later you're like, uh-oh, and then you just pee out your butt clear liquid.
Yeah. Man, I haven't had butt pee in forever.
And then it's over. Well, then you have like cramps and farts for a while.
You need to slow down on the PJ.
I know. I was like, Pete, I need some prune juice. And I'm like, just like a little bit. And he gave me like probably 10 ounces. And I was like,
oh no.
He's like, is that enough? I was like, we'll see. And then I was like, that was too much.
It's so funny. The things that we think of as like pretty benign.
Yeah.
And they like, cause you're like, okay, when you take a medication, it like specifies like the amount you're supposed to take.
Yeah.
And then like you don't think twice about drinking juice.
Yeah.
It's just juice. It's not regulated by the FDA.
Yeah. There's no instructions, like not for children 6 to 12 months on the back or anything. You're just like,
yeah,
this is fine. It's juice.
Yeah. It's just juice.
No,
but then,
dude, but also it's good. But you know what? I'm looking for the balance still.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say, what's your recommended daily dosage now that you have experienced the PJ drops?
Yeah,
I don't know. PJ drops.
Prune.
Like, isn't that a tip to like making like the perfect selfie face?
Yeah.
Saying prune.
Mm-hmm.
The Mary Kate
twins.
and Ashley. Yeah. Prune.
the Mary Kate.
That's why they always look like fucking weirdos in their pictures. Do you want to look like a fucking weird troll in every picture you take? Say prune while the picture's being taken.
I feel like if you want to look like you deserve to be punched in the face, it's like prune.
Prune.
Like
yeah. Good God.
Well, I got a bunch of help through Instagram, and they were like, "Ooh, someone." Messaged me and they're like, oh, I work in like they worked in like a senior citizens home for a while, and they were like, oh, you take half a cup and you like literally half a cup, you measure it and then you warm it a little bit in the microwave and then you take it and that should do the trick, and don't take more than that. And I was like, okay, so now I'm like half a cup, then you see what happens. Is
there something about the warm yeah.
I think it like takes effect faster. Because it's like warm and cozy.
Yeah, it's like there's a thing about drinking warm drinks and cold drinks. Like your body has to like use more energy to like get it to a temperature that's able to process it. I don't know. So that's why I only drink room temperature everything.
Oh, really? Oh no.
Well, room temperature water is like the jam. Like I can't drink ice water. It's just too much.
Oh, I love it. But not in the morning.
Yeah, I'm a room temp
water
like
drinker.
I guess water drinker, yeah.
Yeah.
I like don't put my filter in the fridge.
Oh.
Yeah. I like leave it on the counter.
Why not?
Yeah.
You can add ice to it if you want.
That's right. Yeah.
If you change your mind, but it's harder to warm it up if it's already cold.
That's true. It's true. I guess some people will listen to this and be like, this person is disgusting and a complete savage in the worst way possible. But you know what? That's just me.
Yeah.
Room temp.
Everyone has their own things.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Get that warm prune juice in your system.
Mm-hmm. It does the job. WTJ. Warm prune juice.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Well, how was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was good. Thank you. How was yours?
It was delightful. Very chill. Very relaxed.
Was it just the three of you, or did you have any friends come over?
It was just us. I made a full fucking meal for 12 people.
Oh my God.
Because I don't know, like I try to get a small turkey, and all that's left when I go to the grocery store is like a 14-pound turkey.
Yeah.
So, even like the organic fucking bullshits, it's just like I should maybe just do chicken or something, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. You do what you want, and then you have leftovers, and you can make
tons
fun
of leftovers.
Stuff.
Yeah, we've made some fun stuff with the leftovers already. But yeah, I don't know. It was just very chill, and we realized it's probably going to be one of our last Thanksgivings like alone together.
Yeah. What? Not even?
No, DJ has this thing. He decided he's giving me the thumbs up that I'm telling the story.
Oh, good.
He said, so we opted to make a huge kale salad this year instead of a pot pie, which we usually do. So he said, our new tradition is to make a kale salad on the even years and a pot pie on the odd years. He has very strange ideas about food.
Wait,
I was like, why can't we just do both?
You made a kale salad with the leftovers?
Yeah, like we had a bunch of kale that, I don't know, we were going to make a salad with at some point. But then I was like, I'm just going to take all the leftovers.
Oh.
I like diced up the turkey.
Yeah. Cranberry sauce.
Oh, I don't do fucking cranberry sauce. That shit's bullshit.
What?
Yeah, fuck that. I don't waste my time or my money or my energy with negativity.
What? Oh, this is blowing my mind because what, didn't you have a cranberry sauce cocktail last year?
Yeah, but that was because I was at a Thanksgiving like at my parents' house or some shit where they had my mom loves cranberry, and you know, we have like the homemade like with real cranberries, and then we also have cranberries. That's what they should be called, because, like, they're, like, from Maine, just like clams, right? I don't know. Who knows? Ocean spray. And they're, like, are grown in a bog. I don't know.
I love this clam chowder. You know, clams are from Maine.
I don't fucking know.
You are blowing my mind. First of all, slow down. Don't come at me with that nonsense about cranberries. You know what? It tastes good. I
like craisins. I'll eat a craisin.
Well, that was a cranberry, so.
I'll drink some cranberry juice, but the cranberry sauce is trash.
All right.
Especially the kind that comes in a can where you just, like, go to get it out.
My favorite kind?
Yeah.
I brought that to Thanksgiving, and I was like, I need a can opener. And then I, like, opened it. She's like, oh, you have to open the other side, too, so that it slides out. And I go, no, you don't. And I just squeezed it really hard and shook it.
You just hulked it?
I just hulked it, and it plopped out. And she was like, oh, my God. And I was like, listen, I bring this every year. I know how to do it.
I don't fuck around with my cranberry sauce, bitch.
Yeah. Dude, you put me in charge of this. Don't worry. I'm going to take care of it. You stay out of it. You do the turkey. I'm going to do the cranberry sauce, all right?
Dude, has anybody in your family ever gotten in a horrible fight over, like, food preparation?
Yeah. Well, this is kind of rude, but the last Thanksgiving my grandma was alive, she was so angry. She was screaming at everyone to get out of the kitchen the whole time. And we were like, oh, my God. She didn't want anyone touching anything unless she gave you a specific job.
Right,
and that was, like, kind of every year, but that's what I remember from the last one.
I get that. If you have, like, a not, like, good maneuverability in the kitchen, like, it
was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was just a control freak.
Yeah.
That was like my grandma too. One of the worst fights I've ever seen my family get in, like my mom, my aunt, and my grandma, was over gravy one year.
Well, that is contentious, I feel like.
Yeah.
Was it about how to make it or whether you can, like, substitute store-bought versus... Yeah.
Yeah, both.
I get it.
Yeah. I think my grandma, it was, like, something about, like, the drippings and the roux and then adding store-bought to it because there wasn't enough. And it was, woo, Lord, it was a fight.
Oh, my God. Who ended up winning? No one, everyone lost.
My grandma.
Oh, okay.
Because then she said, everybody get the fuck out of the kitchen.
Yeah, okay, exactly. That's just a grandma thing, I guess.
I think so. And my mom and my aunt were like, let's just go over here and drink more wine together. Yeah. But my aunt's an attorney, so, like, everything becomes an argument.
Yeah, like, she's like, let me present the facts.
Yeah. She just, like, deadpans, like the facts. And it's just, like, it's enraging sometimes, so... Not to me. I love that shit. But, like, you know, I could see.
Yeah, I need to spend some more time with her and learn that skill.
Shout out to Aunt Sandy.
Yeah. What up, Aunt Sandy? She taught me how to play blackjack.
Yeah. She's
well, how to play it better. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got to, like, have the ability to, like, add and subtract in your mind. And then that's the main thing.
Yeah.
But the strategies involved, she's, like, taught us well.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, yeah, Thanksgiving's great. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving if you celebrated it. If not, if you're like, I don't want to have anything to do with my bullshit family.
Or maybe you don't live in the U.S. and it's not a thing you do. Yeah.
That's true. Maybe you don't want to celebrate people colonizing and kicking Native Americans out of their homes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Then, you just do what you do.
Do what you do.
And you do what you don't.
I hope nobody went shopping on Black Friday.
I've been getting so many emails, and I'm like, I think it's totally cool to shop online this weekend.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Do it.
I'm a capitalist through and through. Give me that. Give me them deals.
I know. I was, like, looking at couples sleeping bags today because REI sent me I don't fucking camp. I was like... oh, sleeping bags are on sale. And then I was, like, looking at couples ones. And I spent 20 minutes reading reviews of couples sleeping bags. And then I started Googling camping. And I was like, what's happening? And then I stopped.
If you want to try it sometime, we can go.
Okay, well, I was thinking, I'm trying to think of, like, New Year's Eve, what we're gonna do, and I was like, oh, it'd be fun to, like, go camping or something. Just, like, I don't know. Just to be, like,
Somewhere
in nature. Warm. Well, yeah, somewhere warm-ish. Or you just get bundled. But I just don't know how to plan for camping. Like, I don't know. You have to bring so much stuff, and...
Yeah, I'll tell you all the things that you need.
Yeah, okay.
We camp a lot.
I'll wait till maybe... Yeah, we can go together or something. Because I just was like, oh, man, I don't even know where to begin. Honestly, all we'd bring is probably wine and fancy cheese, and that's enough.
I was going to say, all you need is a tent and a sleeping bag and some wine.
Yeah.
And
then that's good. I mean, we have a tent and a sleeping bag, but it's for one person. So, hence the 2 people one.
You need a couple of sleeping bags.
It was on sale.
We have a slump. It's called a slumberjack.
Is the name of, I think we talked about that because that sounds funny. And I remember that. Oh, but that's like its own like brand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have a gift card for REI that my mom got me for my birthday like months ago, and I was like, ooh, I'm not gonna use it for that though. I'd rather get some like stretch pants or like shoes.
Get a camp toilet. I don't know.
Do you just put a little bag in it, like a doggy bag, and then you poop and pee in it?
Yeah, think
That's
so.
Good. Yeah, cool. All right.
Well, what else?
Well, I was gonna say business. I mean, I don't know if we have to say this, but we're gonna try and do a watch party.
Oh, yeah, for our holiday jam.
Yeah, we're going to do like a holiday watch party on Facebook. We're going to watch a bad holiday movie, and it's going to be on December 15th. You need to be in the private Facebook group to join, so if you're not in there, join that. You just search for listeners of Dude That's Fucked Up, and you'll find it, and you just answer a couple questions. We let you in. And then it's that. And then it's very fun. And this event, we're just going to watch a movie. People can comment on it.
Yeah.
It'll be great. We've done it before.
Yeah.
We did it for The Craft.
Yeah, we watched The Craft one time.
And I ate fried chicken.
It was definitely last year at some point.
Oh, it wasn't this year? Early this year?
So.
Yeah, I don't
can't
know.
remember.
Me either. I don't know. Yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah. It was a good time. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. We are, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it for business. Go to the Patreon.
Yeah, go to the Patreon. Check it out. We always have new stuff. We took a break in November, but we're gonna be ramping back up for December, and we do some very fun. We did very fun holiday content last year that I really enjoyed.
We're going to do, we have a tradition of writing each other poems that we read to each other.
Yeah.
Did we read them to everybody last time or no?
I think so. I can't remember. I think we did. We'll do that again.
Yeah.
But we did like a Krampus episode for patrons, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't remember.
Fuck. We like do too many things, too much content sometimes.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's all the business.
Yeah.
This is a very loose episode. We're just catching up. We're not there. We don't have a specific topic today, but I think mostly gonna, we're just checking in, and I want to hear also about how your surgery went.
Yeah.
But before we do that, I don't know. I guess I'll talk about my fucked up things for the week.
Yeah,
or I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, the last like month and a half.
Yeah, right. Well, there's been too much to get caught up. Like everything has been really fucked up in the past month and a half. Like we missed a lot of stuff.
Dude, we missed so much. I was trying to think of it all in the shower this morning. And
the elections happened, and that wasn't fucked up though.
Well, some things were fucked up.
Oh well,
man, I didn't.
Florida and Georgia. Woof.
Voter suppression is real, and it's
very real.
Fucking crazy. But you know what? The House, it's great. We have so many new people coming in that are different than just old white men.
Yeah, like actually representing the country that we live in.
Yeah, it's so cool, and that feels really good.
Yeah, it does. It's really cool to see, like the incoming freshman class, basically.
Yeah.
And how lovely they all are and different, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's good. But yeah, the fires in California, I mentioned them last episode with DJ, and they were just, it was like raging while we were recording that episode. But I think a lot of the fires have been contained by now. But now, of course, the risk of landslides and mudslides is real because there's no vegetation left to hold anything down.
Dude.
And that's what happens. Mm-hmm. If it rains, it gets, if there's any kind of, topography, it gets really, really scary really fast.
Yeah.
When we had our fires in the San Bernardino Mountains, there was, I remember one year, I don't even know if it was after a fire. It might have been in one of the canyon areas, and it caused a landslide, and it killed a bunch of people. Do you remember that?
I don't remember like that specifically, but I just remember we had a lot of problems with like rock slides and stuff.
Yeah, and it closed one of the roads that went through this part of the canyon like for
months.
A long time.
Yeah.
A long time. Yeah, that was really scary. So hopefully, oh my God, it's just,
I know.
We're living on the edge.
Also, we have a lot of friends, just because becoming a firefighter is like an occupation that a lot of our friends went into from where we lived. Yeah. Also, I've just been kind of like thinking about them, and that's scary too. Just like, oh man, like, it's scary at first because there's these big fires and you hope everyone gets out, and unfortunately not everyone did. And we've had so many fires in California, and then you have to see like all your friends go off and they go into it, and you're like, oh man. So just hoping everyone's doing okay.
Yeah, I mean, they have to deal with a lot of crazy stuff, like not just fighting the fire itself, but like after the after effects of it. They have to like, I don't know that if they're all the people that we know are like specifically working on like the like knocking down like spot fires and stuff. They also they like find human remains all the time, and especially with the campfire, that is a real thing. And these poor crews that are going through having to like, because they check and then they double check and then they triple check areas where people are living, and it's really fucking awful.
Oh man, so sad.
Yeah, it's so scary, so awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we missed a lot of news.
Oh my God.
And let's see what else. I don't know. I just I guess though this most recent thing that has had me in a fucking fit of rage is this mommy blogger. Have you seen this?
Oh my God. I only saw it because you shared it with me. But I've just been like on like I just have been having like a really hard time with like Instagram celebrities recently. I just use air quotes because they're
like the influencer.
Yeah, they're just such trash. Like some of them are cool, but like, oh man, there's so many people that are such trash. Okay, so this mommy blogger she is like an Insta like mommy blogger. Yeah. And she posted something this is like a week ago or so, about how it was like her son's birthday, is turning 6 years old, how he, out of all her kids, she has 5 kids, doesn't get enough likes, and how she is afraid that it's going to affect his self-esteem later on in life. Oh my God, only if she's like giving him updates every day on like how behind in likes he is.
Yeah, she goes, this is a direct quote from her post. She's taken it down since then. And this is what she said. Guys, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Instagram never liked my munchkin, and it killed me inside. His photos never got as many likes, never got comments. From a statistical point of view, he wasn't as popular with everyone out there. Maybe part of that was the pictures just never hit the algorithm right. Part might be because he was, quote, the baby for a very short amount of time, and people like babies. I say all that because I want to believe that it wasn't him, that it was on me. My insufficiency caused the statistical deficit because obviously my munch should get all the love, and squinty eyes are totally adorable.
Oh my
so
God.
Can we do this right? She's like asking people for likes for his birthday. So can we do this right? Because I truly know that my munch deserves all the likes, whether or not a stranger gives it to them. And on his 6th birthday, I am thankful that I know that no matter what other people think of me or my kids or my marriage or my house or my life or my everything, that they are 100 million times better in real life than any tiny little picture could hold. I want to punch her in the fucking throat. I can't even believe this person is real.
I want to punch her in both her titties and then in her vagina and then in the back of her head. That's violent.
Like, I want to punch her in the throat, punch her in the vagina, and she's doubled over. Then you push her down. I don't know, on the ground.
And then you trip her.
No, we're not violent people, but honestly, this
figuratively punch her.
This made me so mad because it's just like, this poor kid is gonna need. She doesn't understand. She's fucking stupid. And she has 5 kids. And it's just really upsetting and depressing. But then I started looking into this bitch. I went on her Instagram.
Oh, no.
And I did a, like, rabbit hole. And also a bunch of, so I first saw this on Twitter. And a bunch of people jumped in and started, like, freaking the fuck out. And, like, other people had done the work for me, basically, in researching this woman. And they found a post from her where she said that she didn't realize that people died in 9/11.
What?
Yeah. Okay. So
how old is she? Do you know?
She's 35.
Oh, bitch.
She was
like 18 when that happened.
Yeah. She was our age.
Oh my God.
Okay. So this is what she said about 9/11. Okay. I told y'all about how literally I had no idea what the deal was with 9/11 when it happened. I was a stupid airhead at the time that didn't realize that people were actually in the buildings. And it didn't hit me until a year later that so many people died. And so people were like, excuse me? That, like, follow her on her blog or whatever, or on Instagram. God. And somebody said, you're in college and didn't realize there were people inside large buildings and you're admitting this out loud? Yikes. And then she says, this is her explanation for why she didn't understand. She said, I didn't know what kind of buildings they were or even where they were. Honestly, I thought they were like America's Mart here in Atlanta. I figured it was similar since I didn't have any info. I had been in America's Mart a couple times and it was just mostly furniture and clothing and junk for sale, and sometimes it opened at 10 a.m. I know it sounds weird, but I had no reference point, and this was before I could Google. Nobody had cell phones, and even the internet was different. I had dial-up. Nobody talked to me about it, and I didn't even know what to ask. It's super embarrassing. I was working and going to school and playing 2 sports in college. No, I didn't watch the news. I didn't have a TV, and I didn't have a newspaper in college. It was a weird time in my life when all I did was study and practice and sleep and work out and work and go on walks with boys. It was a life in a bubble. I'm fucking sorry, bitch.
Oh, my God.
I don't know how you exist in the world without knowing what had happened. You saw images constantly, even if you wanted to or not, on the news, even if you had a TV or not. You could be walking in a fucking Best Buy and there's, like, shit on TV. I don't know. Fucking.
Also, yeah, that's, like, not something you could be defensive about. Just say you're a piece of shit and move on. Like, you don't, like, why? She's like, oh, I didn't have TV. I didn't have this. It's like, make all the excuses you want. You're an idiot. Mm-hmm. Also,
like, she did say she was an airhead, and, like, I guess.
Yeah, but then she's like, oh, an excuse. Like, just own it.
I was in college. I was working a full-time job. I didn't have time to watch TV or fucking read a newspaper either, but I watched it that day. That was seared in my brain.
Yeah.
My God.
Dude, that's dumb. I don't like
There's
that
no excuse. Like, if she was maybe, like, a year old when it happened, I can understand.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like do they teach that in history now? I don't know.
They must. Yeah, they must talk about it. But also, what the fuck? Yeah, that's weird that she was alive and of an age where you would know what's going on. Honestly, she just sounds like a narcissist and she just like wants attention. Even that like kid.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The whole kid post, it's like, give me likes. Look how badly I feel about this situation. It's like, ugh.
Well, and like she tried to say the thing that was like upsetting about her kid not getting likes is that he would be upset about it. Like,
yeah, no.
Does he log into your fucking Instagram and see what the deal is? Like, I don't think so. Like,
no.
She tried to say, like, kids are smart, y'all. They understand how many likes that their posts get. It's like, are you showing them this then? Like, this kid's weird. 6 years old. He shouldn't even be on the fucking internet. Like, I am confused.
Dude, she probably has some, like, you know, like a chore chart, but it's not a chore chart. It's, like, their Instagram standings in, like, their kitchen, and then she, like, beats them if they're, like, not. I'm totally, allegedly.
I'm picturing, like, the scene from Boiler Room. You know that movie with Vin Diesel?
No.
Always Be Closing. Oh, have you know what I'm talking about? Where they're, like, selling, like, stocks and shit. I don't fucking know. It's like kind of a, I don't know, iconic douchebag movie.
But is it making fun of Glenn Ross? Always be or Coffee is for Closers?
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
Oh, okay.
But it's like this. It's a dumb.
It's like a '90s probably or a 2000s movie.
Early 2000s movie. Yeah, okay. But I'm picturing her like pep talking her kids like, always be posting. Getting likes is all that matters. You better get your fucking teeth brushed. You don't want people thinking you have yellow teeth when I post the pictures on Instagram. Like, this is like how she probably parents.
Here's the tip. Don't say cheese. Say prune. All the Olsen twins do it. You'll look good.
Make sure that your left side is facing the camera. That's your good side. Tilt your chin down. Mm-hmm. Get those good angles. Ainsley Lee Blythley, whatever their kid's name is.
Toboggan. Fucking, I don't know. Toboggan.
Cutter Sark. Cuddy Sark. Isn't that a whiskey? Or a
rum?
Huh?
Is it a rum?
No, I think it's a whiskey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Stupid fucking bitch. I hate this woman so much. I was like reading through her blog just to see what the deal was. Oh my God, what a fucking moron.
Are you following mommy blogs now, or you just came across it on Twitter?
No, I just came across it on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Somebody tweeted like, this is the bleakest of posts I've ever seen or something. And then it like exploded from there, and there's like a ton of articles out there about it.
Oh my God.
But I used to read mommy blogs like a long time ago, before I ever even thought about having kids, just because they were interesting to me. Like, I just wanted to try to understand like the things that people get concerned about when they have kids. Mm-hmm. And it was like fascinating.
Like the likes on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, now it's become something totally different. Like, I think a lot of mommy blogs were probably beneficial to some people to a degree when they first started, but now it's like people have inundated this I guess it's a business now. I mean, this woman makes money off of like products that she, talks about in her Instagram. And so I don't know. It's just, it's a very strange world now, but from an anthropological perspective, when I first started reading mommy blogs, it was very interesting to see, like, I don't know, just how the things that people are very judgmental about, that people get really worked up about.
Yeah.
I honestly believe that's where, like, the anti-vaxxer, wave started, was from these uneducated mommy bloggers that,
having, like, a tiny bit of influence.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
exactly.
Making shit up.
I mean, I think they came from a place of, like, trying to help people not feel, like, isolated, alone, give advice where they could. But it's just become something disgusting and very dark, obviously, now.
Oh, man.
So I definitely don't read mommy blogs at all. It's a terrifying, just black hole of evil. Yeah. So.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, I found a blog that I was visiting that was like super comforting to me for my surgery. That I kept going back to. Is this a good segue?
Great segue.
Okay, I thought so. I wasn't sure if you were done, but I'm like, I'm just.
Oh, I can't talk about it anymore. I'm so upset.
I know, I can tell. Also, yeah, she's just shitty. Anyway, yeah, so I found this blog, and this she's like, I think she was like in her 30s when she had the surgery, and it's like a couple years old, and she documented every step. So like she had like a T-5 days, and it was like,
oh, nice,
her appointment to get her like surgical hooks, and then 4 days, 3 days, everything she packed to go to the hospital, everything. Like, so I was following that.
That's so nice.
It was so nice. And then every day, like, here's my pictures post-op, here's day 2, day 3, everything. And I learned so much. She had so many great tips, and it was like very comforting. And one of the things was like, when you go in for surgery, don't look around the room and look at the instruments, like that they use.
Like when you're in the operating room. Yeah.
So I made that mental note, and I did a good job of not doing that. But anyway, okay, so like, I'll just tell you what happened with my surgery now.
Yes.
So let's see. I want to make sure I remember everything. Like, my mom picked me and Pete up, and we went up, and I checked in like around 10:30, and you can't eat. And I was like obviously nervous, but I felt very comfortable. I like really trusted my surgeon and his team, and I wasn't too scared. And also, it's like you can't control anything once this happens. So I was like, I'm just gonna
You're
chill.
in it now. Yeah.
And I was like, but I'm gonna try and listen to like some AC/DC before I go back. And then you just wait for hours. They check you in, and then you're just like, my mom and Pete were sitting there, and I just was like sitting on the bed, and then I like went pee, and then they leave, they come back, and they take your blood pressure, and then they leave, and they come back, and it's just like long, and there was just like a lot going on, and my mom's phone kept ringing, and I'm like, turn your phone off. Like, I'm trying to have like a relaxing,
Yeah, you're trying to like get in the zone to like, and get ready.
Yeah, and so then all of a sudden they're like, all right, we're gonna go back, and I was like, oh, okay, and I was like, man, I didn't like listen to the music, but then they gave me the
like anti-anxiety.
Yeah, the anti-anxiety, and I was like, ooh. And then I was like feeling okay, and they were like wheeling me, and I'm just going through, and they're like, are you nervous? And I was like, yeah, but I'm like, I trust you guys. And they're like, oh, that's good. And I get in there, and I had to like scoot myself onto the table, and I didn't look around because I was like too scared. And then I was just like, oh man, and everyone has like a face mask on,
Yeah, and they're like, everybody's looking at you, and they're like smiling down at you, and you're like,
and you're just like, oh god. And I like wasn't out of it yet, just the anti-anxiety, which makes you feel calm, but like I still am like completely alert mentally.
Totally.
And then I was just like, do, and they're like, oh, how are you? And I'm like, good. And then I realized that I could hear music, and I was like, are you allowed to listen to music while you do the surgery? And they're like, yeah, is there anything you want to hear? And I was like, AC/DC? And they were like, okay, we'll see if we can get some on for you. And I was like, okay. And then I was like starting to feel really good, and no one's really talking to me, and they're all like doing their thing. There's like conversations happening everywhere, and I was like,
but it's all kind of like fading into like a blah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh man. And then I hear like the intro to Back in Black, and I was like, fucking yeah. And I was like, I felt like so good about it. I was just like, okay, there's nothing I can do, literally. I get to listen to this song, and I think I got to hear most of it while they were like getting ready, and then they came over and they're like, all right, well, we're gonna get started. Is there anything else? And I was like, yeah, do you guys need anything while I'm out?
Yes.
They did not react at all.
Fuck. Oh, no.
And they were like, no? And I was like,
you guys,
and I just go, it was a joke. My friend told me to say it. And then I knocked out, and that was it.
God damn it.
And I was so disappointed, like, the next day, or, you know, like, when I, like, remembered. Joke didn't land? Yeah, I, like, remembered, and I was like, did I say it right? I may have said, while I'm out, can I get you anything, or something. I may have messed it up, because I was, like, starting to go under. But I said
You're probably like, can I get you out while I'm here? While I'm anything?
Can you get me something while I'm out? But it was
they're like, okay, bye.
Yeah, but I think they probably smiled or something. You know, I just like, it wasn't a huge reaction. But also, I really appreciated that they weren't like, haha, here's one. Or like
they weren't howling with laughter and
They're just like in the zone. They were in the zone. They were ready. Yeah, they're like, you know what? We're going to fucking take this lady's face apart and put it back together. Maybe let's get into it.
Let's do it. Yeah. Let's not leave her like a monkey ripped it off.
Yeah.
Remember that? Fuck, that was terrible.
Dude, I want to do an episode on that because that lady was like, remember how good of friends Meredith Vieira from the Today Show and that lady became?
Oh, no.
Oh, well, I don't even know if they were friends.
Are you a Meredith Vieira stan? DJ is too.
Yeah. I felt, what? Is he saying something?
No, he's like gave me a look like, what the fuck are you talking about? Remember when you went on her show?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves Meredith Vieira.
Oh, yeah. I love Meredith Vieira. When Ann Curry was chosen, I didn't like her.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like, you know, and now I'm like, oh, Ann Curry. I didn't like Ann Curry because she was kind of mean to Matt Lauer, but turns out she probably knew some shit. And good for her. Good for her.
I mean, Ann Curry was always the one that was right in that situation.
Yeah.
Fuck Matt Lauer.
Yeah, he sucks. So I got the joke out. And
I'm very proud of you, and I think it's really funny, and I'm glad you did it.
Yeah, it was great. And then I spent the night in the hospital, and I had a very attractive male nurse who I had to keep calling the button, you know, and he would bring me things like ice for my face.
Oh.
And he was very nice. And Pete got to stay the night with me because I got a private room, so that was good and comforting.
Aww.
And I couldn't sleep. And then, you know, very well. And then that whole first week is a blur because I was on some drugs. I would just fall asleep in the middle of everything. I was, like, so drugged up. Pete, like, the next week when I wasn't on the pain medicine anymore, I'd be like, oh, we should watch such and such. And Pete would be like, we watched that. And I was like, we did? He's like, yeah, you don't remember? And I was like, no. He's like, we watched the whole thing. And I was like, I don't know. I was fucked up.
Whoop, I was fucked up. Sorry, bud.
Fucked up. But yeah.
That's really funny. Oh, God. I remember those days after surgery. It's just like a blur. It's so terrible.
It's so weird because you think that's going to be the worst. Do you know what I mean?
Right. But it's really just like you don't remember it because you're on hardcore drugs.
Yeah, yeah. So it was great. Yeah. I didn't mind it at all.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad that you're because you had to have like a stent in your mouth that like really, that's what it really prevented you from like talking, and it was really hard. Like,
we're sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. I mean, we chatted just that one time, and I felt so bad when we were talking because I thought it was, I don't know, I didn't want to like hurt you or anything.
Oh,
yeah. We were like laughing, and it was just like, oh, you poor thing.
Oh, no, that's okay. That was very fun. And also, I needed that, and I need to keep, I think the worst thing is just like being at home by myself. And but I didn't want to go out because I couldn't talk to people. So
oh yeah. But
you need to, because you need to work your muscles a little bit.
Also for your mental health, you need to like interact with human beings. Like but it's hard. Like I understand that. Like right now, I haven't been outside in about 10 days.
Oh my God.
Because it's been so fucking cold. And well, no, now, I've like gone outside. I've like gone to the grocery store and shit. But like, yeah.
But
there's
like,
just like,
it's not like you can easily do it now because you have to like get Jack ready and get the stroller and bundle him up and stuff like that, and then it becomes like a whole big thing.
Yeah, or like I like have to like schedule a time where DJ can watch him and I can like go do something if I like want to do something. It's so. Yeah. But now the weather is cold and it's just like, well, why would I go outside anyway?
Yeah.
So,
Stay in.
Stay in.
It's cozy.
Yeah, but I've blown past being cozy into shut-in territory, so so I know the feeling. But no, I'm gonna go for a walk right now after we're done recording because it's actually
so
not
nice.
that cold today. Yeah.
Oh, good.
So yeah, I love it.
Well, I just want to say thank you to you for
Aw.
being my best friend and sending me the most beautiful flowers and a sweet card. And I had them literally. I walked like up to our door after surgery, and I had the most beautiful flowers from you.
They were there when you got home?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
They were waiting for me. And thank you. Oh,
Sorry.
Jack, that's okay. And thank you to all the listeners. We got so many surgery stories, and they were so funny. Like, they even kept coming in, and I had people message me and just, like, make sure I was doing okay, and I just thought that was so nice. And yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm back.
Yeah,
So,
you guys are the best.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for being very supportive while we, when we had DJ on, everybody said really nice things. And
thank you again to DJ.
Yeah, thanks, Deej. And thanks to all of our listeners for being supportive of Nicole and I while we were having kind of like a little hiatus, sort of, kind of. Yeah. So
it was nice.
Yeah. We had to give you some time to get better. Mm-hmm. So we're back, baby.
We're back, baby. Yeah, cool.
So that's all I have to catch up on.
Yeah.
Anything else about your surgery that you wanted? Anything weird or anything else?
No, I'm sure things will sneak in here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have next episode. We'll have a research topic.
Yeah.
And
regular episode.
Regularly scheduled program next episode.
Love it.
So yeah. Thanks again for being so great and yeah. Whoops. Sorry. It's time to go.
He goes, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'll say it for Erin because she's comforting Jack, but be excellent to yourselves, be excellent to each other, and that's it. And we'll talk to you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.